welcome, one and all, to another edition of SoulSym Showcase. It's Friday, which means we're here with Aspects and Envoys. Tonight, we have a bit of a special treat in that we are testing the new uh, dice system that we're going to be using in Aspects and Envoys going forward, known as the Core 4 system. It is a system of my own design, and it is meant to more clearly demonstrate the difference in attention or focus and potential with the various attributes that our players are so heavily tied to at their creation that often are lost sight of as campaigns progress simply because they remain largely static. So the Core 4 system plans to address that by making progress a bit more incremental and then also having a very clear understanding of the impact that growth actually has by scaling up from 1d6 for a skill check all the way up to 4d12 at the higher end of things. So, without further ado, as usual, I am your host, Soulsym Mirak. With me this evening is the Zesty Zevril,
I'm just a man.
the Wondrous Wondox,
This has got to be wonderful, baby.
the Vicious Virtuous,
That's not true. You can't prove that. I think.
the Majestic Mojo,
Here at your service.
and the Monstrous Maharashtra.
I'll look into your eyes.
Okay, so that happened. The trip to Osgiliath was one of relative leisure, if I'm recalling last week correctly. There was enough downtime for the aspects to gather in the danger room for a little bit of sparring, so to speak. Uh, Brought on by the understanding that things are only going to get more stressful from here. A protocol was devised by Indy to run you guys through the varying strengths of enemies in the region to come as Indy's research and information gathering has led him to define. So, standing across from each of you, you see four uh, constructs. So let's go ahead and throw a fifth in there. Okay, so we now have five dualies and five aspects. So to begin combat, as we normally would, we'll start with initiative. And initiative is done a tad differently with Core 4. Um, what is everyone's dexterity modifiers? So I can give you your numbers really quick.
The modifier is a 7.
7.
7.
The modifier, like from D&D, or the modifier using the Core 4 rules?
Using the Core 4 rules.
Oh, well, then I don't know
So
that.
give me the dexterity score. That will give you your modifier and your dice.
Oh, my score is 24.
24. So that
24.
24. I believe that is a 6, which means you have 2d8, 2d6.
Wondox is 30.
One second.
And then does alert or think like the feats that we took for initiative
Those will add on
apply
after
any
the roll.
bonuses? Okay.
After the roll, yes.
Gotcha.
Right. 'Cause I know the faster way to do this. My apologies, y'all.
It's okay. We're all getting used to it.
Okay, so okay, there we go. Okay, so all right. So your modifier is the score minus 2 divided by 4. So a 24 would be a 5, which is 1d8, 3d6. A 30 is a 7, which is 3d8, 1d6.
What?
Okay, repeat 24?
24 is a plus 5, which is 1d8 and 3d6.
1d8, 3d6.
Correct.
Do we explode on the still?
Yes, still exploding. And it's called cascading now. I apologize.
Cascade. Oh, okay. I have cascaded.
Okay. And you said 3d8 and 1d6?
Correct. Virtuals, what do you have for dexterity?
My dexterity is a 20.
20. That is
Mm.
a plus 4, which is 46.
Plus 4, which equals 46. Gotcha.
Zevril, what is your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 28.
28.
Yep.
So that would be a plus 6.
You said a plus 6?
Yes, which is 2d8, 2d6.
2d8, 2d6. Okay.
And Maha, what is your dexterity?
Oh, mine's is just a 24. I rolled the
Okay,
3d6 plus 1d8.
copy.
I got a 21. Instead of 4.
23.
Okay. And then
One more D6 Lume.
Still at 19.
19. Right, so 24, 23.
That'd be a 27 for me.
Okay.
24 for me if I'm adding observant.
Oh yeah, what are the What are the bonuses from our feats? I apologize if you went over that.
Yeah, they are the same as they were before. So alert would be the +5 to initiative. If I'm not mistaken.
Wait,
So 32.
26. But I roll with advantage, so would that matter in any way?
Same.
I think same as well.
Advantage would allow you to re-roll one of your lower dice for the chance to get a better result.
Oh, I cascaded. So because I re-rolled it, do I cascade again?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So did he. Okay.
Okay, I'll just re-roll that one then.
I cascaded again. I cascaded again. I feel like Bucky. I feel like Bucky again. All right, there's the one. All right, so I failed to kill the Luna.
Yes, just let him go first at this point.
Yeah, I think after doing that, that's a 34 for me. So,
Okay.
What if I want to cheat and just say I go?
I mean, I can do that.
But you and me both first.
There are two people that can do that. However, for that guy, we've got uh, 4, and for this guy,
Okay, my question is,
mhm.
does whatever system they use, does it have the
Hmm?
It does not. No. Usually, same thing with Avray. If you put E in the number that you wish to explode on, it will automatically explode the next number and give you the new value.
Hmm.
Avray doesn't, so I was curious if this one did it.
Hey. Okay. And then okay. So I believe that is Zevril first, then Maha, then Mojo, then Sovereign, Wondox, Vyrtuous, and then Rentigar would be the other three. Okay. That will go faster in the future. But for now, first up is Zevril. It is your turn, my friend. Before you are 5 constructs within the danger room, uh, scattered marginally, but not like super far apart. and you have the floor. The reaction is yours.
Zevril has PTSD, so the moment he sees Rentagar, he's immediately swinging on it. Does Core 4 change combat? I had not had a chance to look at your changes. I apologize. Does Core 4 change how?
So the attributes are uh, the same. So you check your primary modifier, and that gives you your dice pool for your attack rolls. So
Oh, so does my to hit modifier change? Because I have a whole bunch of bonuses on that for my packed weapon and the Jenkins and stuff like that. Okay,
no.
cool. Because that thing literally has a plus 45 to hit.
Yeah. So the additives or the modifiers come on afterwards.
Oh, for like damage is what's changing.
For like to for checks to hit, the bonuses that you would have added before are still added, but they're added after you roll for your modifier. So the only thing that you're pulling out of that number, if you calculated it before, is whatever your attribute bonus is for proficiency, because that number is actually represented by the type pool.
I know 34 of that is added on from my bonuses, so it would be whatever the difference between 45 and 34 is, which would be 11.
Okay.
If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. We did this one time, and then I was just like, all right, cool. I'm never changing this again.
Okay. So you're swinging with Drugal, you said, yes?
Well, it's
Or,
Matthew now, but yes.
yes. Okay. So um, that is your highest attribute that you would be adding to that particular attack. So
It's both. It is also because it's my charisma weapon. That's also the reason why I get to add charisma on top of my proficiency bonus and all that stuff.
right. So you get charisma plus what other attribute?
Intelligence.
Okay. So what is your intelligence score?
30.
30, which is
Uh,
7, 3d8 and 1d6, and then what's your charisma?
24. 24.
24, which is a 5. So you would actually get 4d10.
Is that so? 3d8 plus
It's
1d6 plus.
no, it's your dice pool is 4d10 because it would have
Oh,
been um if it was just your intelligence, it would have been +7. But since it's
uh huh.
intelligence and charisma, that's a 7 and a 5, which totals to 12. So you roll 4d10 because the collective attribute modifier in question is 12.
Then that's 19. If I did, I rolled 40, 10.
You rolled 4d10, no explosions, and then the other modifiers. You said you had a 45, so I'm presuming that's what, 32, 33. Yes, 33.
Well, 34 is the leftover. If you're referring to the math that we just did, it's 34. Because 34 and 11 is 45.
Right. Okay, but all right.
Right?
Yes, that is math.
I'm trying to follow along with you. I apologize. I think I'm following along correctly, but now you got me questioning. I'm like, no, I don't think I'm understanding what's going
11
on.
minus 34 is 40. Oh, rather, 11 plus 34 is 45. Yes, that is correct. However, the 11 is not indicative of a modifier combination of an intelligence of 30, which is 10, and a charisma modifier of, rather, a charisma score of 24, which is 7. So I was just, my brain was like, that's not, you haven't changed that since you've improved attributes since you've changed that number, but that's outside the point. Um, your die pool is 4d10 plus 34. Um, so 42. I'm 43, I'm sorry.
53, 34, 30, 34 plus 19 is 53.
Yes. So 53 to hit. That allows you to make purchase on the Dwarven Man.
How different is damage?
Damage is the same.
Okay, so I can just click the damage button?
Yes.
Hey. All right, so let's just go ahead and bang all this out. There's one. It's 8 damage, and then oh. So then that would mean here for me to just do this quickly. So that would be the second attack, and that would be the third attack, is what I'm understanding.
Yes.
Okay. Then those are the 3 attacks. Here's the main damage, and then I'll get you all your fancy damage here in a second, so I can do it all at once. Son of a bitch. When I'm trying to do things quickly, I don't want cascades.
Do it again.
I did. All right, so that's damage bout 2 and damage bout 3. Don't cascade. Okay, there we go. And then here's all the fancy damage. I just wanted to do it together. R. All right, so for Blight, I'm picking whatever his main stat is because I'm assuming we would remember what that is. I just don't remember off the top of my head. Is that okay? And then do this all together. $68. And then 15d12, because I'm literally stacking it all. I'm doing all 3 attacks at once right now. I apologize. 1, 2, and 3. Suck it, Rentagar. I don't wanna. Fuck.
So
Can we just say that's like 350? God.
I mean, it's already 400 if you want to knock damage off.
No, I mean, can we say that's like 450 so I don't have to hold on, I'll do it. God damn it.
So next in the initiative is
Okay, cool.
Maha.
It is I. Yes, birds. So, I have also following the guide that was also nicely written.
I have an 18.5 modifier, but does that round down or does that round up?
18.5 modifier because you're adding.
Is the plus modifier strength plus con,
Okay,
which
and your
at a
strength
total is
score
76 total.
Your strength mod, rather your strength score is what?
A 34.
34. Okay. And then your, I'm presuming Constitution,
Is a 42.
42.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, tis an 18. So, you would be doing 4d12 plus 4.
4d12 plus 4.
Yes.
Got you. Slash R. So can you explain where the plus 4 came from? Is 4012 the max, and then I assume
Yes.
the run over is turned into just another flat?
Yes.
Got you.
Until we can commission higher dice, because technically what you would be rolling is
Right.
2d14 and 2d12.
Uh, so with superior critical, would I technically be cascading on these numbers?
Yes.
Got you. I'm not gonna do that right now, but just for clarification.
Any increase in your
Uh,
extends to all dice that you roll.
I don't know
Gotcha.
if you saw in the chat, but he can actually roll 2d14 and 2d16.
Interesting.
Yeah, Avray does allow you to roll funky numbers anywhere between
Yeah, I know
1
Avery
and
does.
100. Or not Avray, whatever the I'm so used to calling it Avray. Whatever
Whatever
the
system you
thingy
call
is in
yeah.
Roll 20. It's just Avray is like it's like name brand band-aids for me. I'm just so used to calling it band-aids, I forget it's the brand name, you dig?
Copy.
But yeah, you can do it anywhere between. Actually, I think it's 999. I just don't know if it goes into 1,000 rolls. I can try for you so we know, but you can do anywhere between 999.
It goes up to 999,000. Well, no, never mind. That's average. I don't know what this one is. I have to.
It will do the
Yeah,
1,000.
that band aid really made sense.
Um,
So if you want me to re-roll that, so we can see what that would look like, we can.
yes. Yes. So you're 2d14, 2d12. Now I'll have to go through the roll 20 code, and math all that. Interesting.
16 plus 56.
Um, all right. So who are you swinging at?
Uh, who I'm shooting at, sir. I'm pulling out the bow.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Bet.
I'm pulling out the mouth lasers.
Hmm.
You shouldn't get this poor dragon looking dude.
The sniper man. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna eat it. So
I think he's dead.
yep, right. Oh, effectively. So I'm pretty sure your bonus damage kills this man.
Yeah, my bonus damage is
Yeah,
123.
yeah, he did.
I would
All right, he did.
you
Okay.
aim at the big dog up top. They got better character art.
Yeah, it's hand drawn.
And for my other action, uh, I'm gonna cast Fireball, just right here, or right. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
right there would hit everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, that even Zevril.
Honestly, yeah, right here is looking pretty good too.
Oh man. Oh wow. That's insane. Um.
As Zevril can take it.
Yeah. I mean, he'd be fine.
He's got
I
it.
mean,
He,
He's immune to it.
he's got feelings,
He's a he's a.
but he has
he's a
feelings.
friend line. He's already got it. He knows what's
I,
going
I'm glad he has feelings.
All right. So your fireball cast is submitted, and
It's
it requires what?
oh nothing. I'm not adding anything on top of that. I'm just casting it at base level fireball, so I think that's just 60-10
Mm-hmm.
base. Yeah. So 5, 5, 6, 7, and share 30, 10. That's superior critical work on these rolls, dude. I got a
What's your
455
damage?
damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my damage.
Okay. It does not apply to damage rolls.
Decent. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, totally wouldn't. But 55 damage. How do we calc the DC? I believe you had it in the sheet. That
It's
was my
10.
whole point of
Um,
casting.
uh, it is 10 plus charisma plus proficiency bonus.
Oh,
Or rather,
so it's
your what's your highest mental stat? Wisdom, intelligence, or charisma?
I think they're all +5 to be fair.
Yeah,
Because
so they're all
my
plus 5, but
yeah,
it doesn't
because
matter.
my yeah, I was gonna say
This
Just the
because
score.
my spellcasting modifier was hot. Oh, 20.
Okay. So wait, your spellcasting modifier. That's right. You're a con caster. Um, so then that's what, a 10, right?
E- 40 Yeah, it was a 10.
Yeah, because
Because
you're
40 divided by 4 is 10. Yeah.
mhm,
And then my proficiency is a 10. So 10, 10, and then
10.
whatever is base.
So
Yeah,
10
so
plus 10 plus 10, so
DC
30.
30.
DC 30. Okay. Um,
Oh, here it is. Okay, so really quickly, if you go and you look at the toolbar that you have, if you go to dice roller, there is a thing for exploding dice.
Yeah, it's very
There's
cool.
exploding dice, there's compound dice, and there's penetrating dice, and then there's inline dice. So I assume we would have to just click exploding dice and like click 6, I guess.
Mhm.
Well, I didn't explode on a single
Yeah.
one. That was very bad.
Yeah.
That was a very big example. Okay, yeah. If it hits the number, it will explode it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool.
Start that now.
Now we know that. So, bump, 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 bump.
And then if you need more numbers, there's the advanced roller set, so you can roll more dice.
Oh, what?
I can roll a fudge.
Negative
That's funny.
80. We love to see the negative ones.
I could just roll a fudge.
The fudge this 0 real quick, please.
Where did you do this? Where did you turn this explode setting on?
It's up in the GM.
Going to your
Look for the exclamation mark.
Or the exclamation mark?
It'll be the top, almost. It'll be under the F in the dice rollers. So under
So
the
what is
close,
compound?
It's in the top of the window. You click the dice roller.
Ah,
hit dice
okay.
rollers,
There we go. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the part I was missing. I'm like, you have to open the dice roller.
and then hit advanced rollers.
do that. Who's sovereign attacking?
Sovereign's not
Oh,
attacking
okay.
anything. He's avoiding something.
So you can also put an exclamation mark at the end. Also does it at the end of every number.
That's lazy. I'll do that. Too much work.
So,
Does he roll a negative for ones? Does he negative cascade?
no, that's not how that works.
Or not. That's hardcore.
He has a minus.
I think Sif is saved.
Okay. So, nine and a 25. Okay. So, I'm presuming the damage of your fireball is excessive.
I haven't popped War Song.
Okay. Well, where's the damage for your fireball?
It's 55.
Oh, okay. 55. Got you. Hurt. Not as much hurt. Next up is
It's a combat
Mojo.
test.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So going off this, the modifier is like my to hit that I'm adding the dice to.
Yes. So
So if I
um,
have a 22 to hit,
okay,
it
so you have you're striking with, I'm presuming, your blades, right?
yeah. Well, yeah, the blades are an 18.
Okay. Um, the dexterity score that you have
It was
is
24. But also, does with condensing space,
mhm,
like if I do my regular, 50
yeah.
to like 75,
Okay. So then, like, uh, uh, what's your raw dexterity score? Like just the
the
score itself.
24.
24. Okay. So adding 50 to 24 would bring you up to 72, which is an 18, which is 2d14 and 2d12 is what you would be rolling for that.
Okay, so and then how do I roll the this
So
backslash
backslash
roll?
R, backslash R, 2d14 exclamation point plus 2d12 exclamation point.
I feel like that didn't.
You did need to type the backslash R again.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you
didn't.
could. No, no, no.
You know, because you don't need to type it the first time. The second time it's unnecessary. So try that one more time.
Okay, now it's messing with me. There it
There
goes.
we go. All right. All right. So 32 hits. Um, so now, who are you attacking?
Um, I would have looked at this situation and I probably would have came back here to up here.
Okay.
And rages still work the same way.
Yes.
Okay, and I think my rages were the D6, D8. I think it's a D8.
Hmm.
It's a D8.
What did do?
Oh, let's find out together.
It makes flowers.
A 7. Boiling water temporarily swirls around you until my rage ends. The ground around me for 25 feet is difficult terrain, and enemies take 2d8 skull damage every 5 feet they move through it.
So the water's hot. So the ground has hot water on it.
Yeah, yeah. I just threw out boiling water, and
Oh,
so
it's
I'm
boiling
just
mad. It's
yeah,
boiled
and
over.
so like I have like what 6 actual like attack actions.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just roll that 6 times.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hope you get lucky somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know
You
how
can
to
just
roll
press.
that all at one time.
You can just press up on the press the up arrow key and then just hit enter. Do that several times.
Oh, and by the way, if you use the roller as well, it actually saves the roll as well, so you can just click it multiple times too.
Okay. So, and what do you add? Um,
Like
otherwise, yes,
the what?
to um to the roll from D20. You added um a 7 from your dexterity,
Mm-hmm.
and then 15 was your other stuff. Okay, so 15 is what you're adding to each of these, and you'll get 3 hits.
So out of all of this, only 3 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then damage is the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3.
Cool. Now it's this man's turn. What else am I adding? Okay. Um, do any of those hit your AC? What are the four? 61, 59, 58, 62. Mojo?
Oh, Jojo.
Oh, Jojo.
Yes, yes, I am here.
Do
Does this thing hit?
61, 59, 58, and 62 hit you?
Um, not with the buff from my space, because my armor class is 22 plus 50, so that's 70, 72.
Okay. And then you will be uh, exchanging soft blows with um, the construct before you. Um, it is getting very close, but not finding purchase while its hands are closed. But then it unballs its right fist and spreads its fingers, much like uh, serrated claws. And again, you're still managing to stand your to hold your ground in this close tussle, but you can feel the wind rippling over your clothes as this thing barely misses you. Um, and next in initiative would be Wondox.
Okay. Real quick, Wondox is gonna do the traditional fun time. Hey everyone, get some haste, bonus action. So again, double speed movement, get that extra, get +2 your DC to your ACs. On top of that, Wondox is gonna do this little fun thing where he just turns into a werewolf. Um, and I had to add it because it changed my decks, and I needed a little boost on my decks. So with
Okay.
decks being at now it's 42. What am I rolling? 42.
But that is, I believe,
And
2d10 plus 2d8.
2d10 plus 2d8. Okay.
Mhm.
So what is this guy in this back area? I'm gonna ping him. What's he look like?
He looks like a tall, lanky humanoid thing with unkempt hair falling in front of its face.
Okay. You said 2d10 plus 2d8 or 12?
2d8. Oh, yeah, 2d10 plus 2d8. Yes. And
Okay.
then your normal to hit would be what minus the 42 or minus the
Oh,
11.
my normal would have been it's a -12, so it would have been 30 face.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, in um 30 base is a modifier of 10. So what were you adding to hit with your attacks before?
Oh, I was gonna. Okay, you're asking me what I was gonna add.
Yeah.
The only it, I mean, outside of just running stupid fast,
Mhm.
when we haven't decided like what does that add attack bonus wise.
You fair. You're fair. Um,
So let's just say, God, if I did this, so
what's your
we're gonna start.
proficiency bonus?
Oh, so 4 still. I
Okay.
have it. Yeah.
Okay. So, um, that being said, we will call your. Oh, well, you add your proficiency bonus one, and then we'll give you an additional +10 for your speed force
Oops.
at present.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do.
Sweet.
I'm gonna run through the back line. So yee, just building up that momentum, and I'm gonna pop here, but I'm gonna do this little fun thing because I haven't tried it yet. Speed Mirage, and what's look like is me is gonna hit him. So a Speed Mirage pops out of nowhere and hits the shit out of him.
Mhm.
46.
Will hit.
Ooh. Oh, let's say first part is speed of as would it be speed assault these? Let's say the speed assault. So 47 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
Yes.
Cool. Second thing, since that's now a mirage, so since there are two Wondoxes now, this Wondox is gonna run around the map again, go very far. Where am I? Oh, I'm over there. And come from the backside and hit him again. But that said, do I have sneak attack?
I will
Do I
allow
have
it.
would I have advantage because my
I will allow it.
He wants to see a big number. You will allow it.
okay? Wait. First things first. Let me see if I hit the dude. Oh, God, I forgot that. All right, got it. All right, second. All right, we'll take the 50. Does the 50 hit?
50 will hit.
Okay. Uh, this number, that number, and just because I did go very, very fast, and because I gotta have some of this nice new stuff, I gotta go. Let's do a little kinetic shot on top.
Okay. Um, fair enough. There's an impressive 8. Do this.
Every bit of damage it does.
All right. Now that damage made this man look like a Beltramite. So
After the ass whoopings or before the ass whoopings?
after,
Okay.
the one that Nolan and Alan took care of.
Ah,
That
okay.
that guy, yeah,
That that guy.
that guy.
Yeah.
Where your face at?
It's
That's
not
how I'm
there.
about to have Rintigar here in 2 seconds. I'm about to crash out on his ass.
Next up is Virtuous.
I am here. I am here. So a lot going on, and I'm not too sure what's what, but I have something of a plan, so I'm gonna go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Virtuous would clap his hands together, and when he pulled his hands apart, there would be this kind of plume of light that took into the shape of what looked like almost like a biblically accurate angel, but without all the eyes. Just a lot of wings, like fused together with tendrils of magic.
Okay.
I would like to create a creature that sheds feathers or creates an aura that can absorb the damage from my ally into itself.
Okay.
I call it Aegis Wing.
Aegis Wing. All right. And how many hit die does Aegis Wing have? How many attacks?
As much as I can give it. I'm trying to make this a beefy defender.
Okay. So let's call it 16.
Okay.
16d12. And you want it to basically tether two allies and
And their damage.
soak their damage?
Or negate, reduce. Yeah.
Okay.
I take that damage,
Alright.
Chief.
Do you want it? I can change it over to you.
What is your intelligence modifier?
Plus
Or
8.
rather, I'm sorry, what is your intelligence score?
Oh, 26.
26? Alright. So that is a plus 6 to the 2d6. But you're a savant. So you're rolling 4d10 plus twice your proficiency modifier.
Okay.
And I need a 42 from you.
You said 40, 10 plus proficiency. Does that include the war song pendant?
Yes.
All right. Proficiency is 26, 27, 28. Let's go 26. 63.
All right. What's your proficiency bonus right now?
Let me check. I was pretty sure it's actually like 26 or 27. I mean 27 or 28, but it is a 29. Oh.
That's your Arcana bonus, but your proficiency should be a different number that is then multiplied by 3 because of your savant status, getting you to like that 27 range. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I've got 29 written here, but if something multiplied by 3, it's like a 21. 7 multiplied by 3? I'm really not too sure. Or it could have been 9
he hasn't
multiplied by
made
3.
anything into it.
27.
Yeah, so the
Or
proficiency bonus on roll 20 says it's a 7 times 3 is 21. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so that would be a 50. This math. 50.
You're good. I was just making math in my brain work. So um, you are able to create Aegis Wing, and it is now a giant thing that sits on the battlefield, um, soaking up damage for your homies.
Hey,
That is your primary action. What would you, or is there anything else that you would like to do with the rest of your turn?
I know Wondox gave me haste, but I can't really think of anything else. So I'll settle for that.
Okay.
Let's see what comes up next.
All right. So let's give an image for that? No, you're not. Okay. So then we will grab. No, that is the end of your turn. That didn't work either. Cool. So, see if I can grab an image. That will work. Call it this for now. That big bet right there. Put him here so he can tendril out to people. Everything fine. Now it is to the big duck because this one, wrong box. This one dead. This one on fire.
Be on fire.
Okay. This one got mouth laser, so he dead.
Yeah, he got hit with the
Patwa.
directly and just evaporated. Didn't even take the whole attack sequence, man. Poor guy.
So this man has a number with which to hit people. Okay. He also uses apologies. Retigar is going to roll and attack against wisdom. Is a contested wisdom roll for Zevril.
It is a. It is. It's a. Is it a magical or charmed effect?
No, it is not magical or a charm effect.
Oh, is he using his psionic bullshit again?
Yes, sir. It is a
I am
contested
immune
wisdom
to. I am immune to psychic damage because of this man. So you know what? Bring it. This man is about to taste the full brunt of my contingency plans. Fuck this man. You want a wisdom save?
roll.
Am I doing this the normal way? Can I just click the wisdom save, or do you want me to do this with the big four?
With the big four, please, sir.
Okay, so let's go back to the doc. So my wisdom modifier is a 24. So 24 is 5. Okay, so a 5 is a 1d8 and a 3d6?
Correct.
Okay. I'm learning. I'm getting there. 1d. Shit, what did we say it was? 1d.
1d8, 3d6.
3d6.
Okay.
Does that mean I beat him?
You did.
Okay, because I was like, I don't know if I'm going with a 30 or the 19. I was confused.
It was the 19 because I rolled too high. Uh, so yes. So you only take. Actually, you take no damage.
What did he attempt to do?
You feel a massive pressure on your shoulders, trying to force you to the ground. But
For flavor, can we say I headbutt him? No damage. Just fuck that shit. Stop.
okay, so
He tried to put me on his knees, and I just I just want to say I distracted his ass with my fist in his face, or my headbutt, my forehead in his. You know what I mean? God damn it! I headbutt this man.
my forehead in his face made him stop doing the thing that he thought about doing in that moment.
Hashtag stand ready for my arrival, worm.
So that being the case, you have a you can use a reaction to make an attack of opportunity as he points his finger in different directions and fires lasers at everybody.
Can I instead? Is this question? Is he using a spell or magic in any way in nature?
He is not using magic.
So I wouldn't even be able to anti-magic this.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, then I'll just make my opportunity attack, pop him in the head.
Cool.
And remember, everyone can make a reaction to gain resistance to the damage, and every time you take that damage, you have resistance to it from that point onward. If they use the reaction.
So I need everybody to make me contested dexterity rolls, please.
That's an 85 to knock his ass in the back of his head.
I
I
have a special question.
Have a special answer.
So, me seeing this, can I just blink us and put us in different positions while this happens?
Sure. Um, give me a contested dexterity roll to see if you move faster than this man does
Okay,
in this
it's
moment.
plus like what 50 math. I am terrible at it.
Just do the 40-12. With the exclamation point.
Where are these numbers?
the fuck? So it's backslash space 4D12.
Exclamation point.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
It's backslash R space 4D12 exclamation point. Here you go. So yes, you are able to move in between the instant of Rentigar firing lasers from his fingers and in that brief moment reposition all of your allies just a way that they are not any longer in line of effect for the deathing lasers.
Okay. Another question.
Mhm.
He was aiming at me. I sidestepped out the way. Does this bot take the shot? Because we're right there, straight line.
Yes, the bot would have taken the shot had the bot not used a reaction to create a little portal pocket and absorb the energy.
Okay.
Next is we're at the top of the initiative with Zevril.
It'd be me. Yeah, Zevril has a big old grin on his face. Ever since the fight with Rentigar, he realizes like he hasn't really tried and relied on his own combat prowess in a while. Ever since he got minions, he's had him do all the work for them. Because I mean, why not? He's a businessman. He's master of delegation. But he's enjoying this, so he's gonna actually get somewhat serious. He's gonna use his full attack pool plus the haste. So give me a second. I'm gonna make all of my attack actions. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then plus haste is 6. Do all those hit?
Uh, 5 of them do.
Which one doesn't hit?
The haste attack.
The haste attack doesn't hit.
Yeah, the last
Okay.
one.
Can I use my portent rolls to make it hit?
Yeah, yeah, if you wanted to.
Okay. So then for damage, and the reason why I asked that is because I already have all of the damage. I did it all to be ready. So for 6 attacks, this is what it looks like. And then as well as that, I'm going to use my Frostmourne free action, the Morning Manifest. I'll put it in the chat here in just a second. But that's 500 damage, and I'm going to need all of the enemies in a 15-foot radius to give me that save.
Okay, and the save bonus is, or rather, the save DC is what now?
It's a charisma. Oh, I believe it would be my spell save. If I'm yes, then it's a 21. And then do they succeed? Do they fail? Do I roll my 5d? Ah, there it is. That definitely looks like a success. Okay. It doesn't say anything happens on a fail.
Yes, it's half damage.
Oh, it does do half damage on a fail?
Yeah.
Okay, well then here's your 5d10. Oop. I don't know. 5d10. There we go. 44 damage.
Okay. Maha, it's your turn, sir.
Is Rentigar still up?
I am
Oh,
here,
you
yeah.
know, that's a dumb question. This is how Maha felt. I'm like, is Rentigar still up? Yes. Yes, I know for a fact he is. Fuck. Maha, come kill this man.
Nah, you got it, gang. That's your moment.
That's
I. That's a rematch. You need that. You need that get back. I'm going to go to colossal size.
Okay.
Right, sir.
For what?
The what?
To do what now? What is the
I
purpose of
I
colossal
just
size?
want to be big.
Okay, I bet. All right, just do what you do, man.
I'm I'm grabbing someone. I got. Hey.
Okay.
But he already had an advantage being his bigger size.
Nah, let
Trying
him
to
rock,
grab
bro.
any bonus I can.
Yeah, we're gonna go crazy together.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to say there was one more thing I was trying to do on my turn.
Okay, my bad.
It's okay. It's okay. I was going to ask if it was possible, to as a bonus action. This is going to sound weird, and you can totally say no if you would like, but I'm trying to utilize this in a new way. Can I expand my shadow to have all of my summons reach out and attack him at once? And I know that sounds weird, but even if each summon only did 1 damage, that's like 1,000,000 damage. Is that possible?
I'll say try again on your next turn, and we'll see.
That's
how it
fine.
goes. So, Maharashtra, you have grown to colossal size.
And I'm gonna grab this guy.
That's ours.
Oh, is he? Oh.
Yeah,
Yes,
Sylvie
your
summoned
boy.
him to
Summon.
keep people safe, bro.
He's over here, brother. What monstrosity is this? Gets ready to suplex it.
Oh, do it.
Blowing balls
Okay,
of
so
feathers and
well,
feeling light. You're like, I'm gonna throw it.
I think he now understands why it's up.
What's
now I
happening?
see why. Okay, yes, now I see why he questioned me going.
Getting big, yeah. I was like, what are you getting
Why?
bigger for? Like
Earlier, everyone
everybody's
fighting.
everyone fighting
But
is
it's
medium.
bigger to grab the
Yeah,
thing.
I saw this big nigga just right in.
I heard you heard that Loom doesn't care what you do. Now listen to you. He doesn't care.
I said, voila.
Nope, he's gonna stay clinched no matter what.
I am going to this fly over to Mr. Man's over here
Okay.
and ask Mojo, mind if I I'm gonna borrow this guy really quick. Mine. Understandable. Oh, he's just gonna, you know.
Oh yeah, like this is the full
What's a
like.
lie?
Hmm?
No one.
Yeah,
No
it's
one.
just it's just him.
He's just.
It's him. It's him and Rent-A-Guard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch Fenty guy in the face.
Mm.
Really hard. Like, really, really hard.
Now, hold on. Before you do that,
Mhm.
Soul, could I use a reaction to teleport him and give him that power up, that mouth blast power up that we had practiced that one time in the thing? I'll spend my whole action as a reaction to do that if I can.
Yeah. You still had a hasted action from last round, so
Hey.
um,
Oh, so Vert would definitely teleport onto Maha's shoulder. We're like, hey, buddy, we're gonna do the thing. And then after that, I'm gonna make you some giant armor, like this one show I saw this one time. And I'm gonna get myself a power. Oh, he teleported a power suit onto himself, and then he started channeling energy onto Maha.
okay.
Yeah. So this man's gonna turn me into a Gundam. Is all I heard. All right,
Yep,
understandable.
Mecha Maha on the way.
Evangelion Maha.
Mm. Mm.
That actually would.
Ava
Track.
Maha.
Ava Maha. The horror. The horror.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. You only be kidding.
Is there any bonuses you want to add? What's the bonus to this?
Can I spend my bonus action to restrain
With
this thing so it
the
has disadvantage to his attack? To this mouth blast he's about to do against it?
Sure, you can be Piccolo.
Oh, I'm gonna do it with magic. I'm not getting in the way. The fuck? He's just gonna kill me. I know he's just gonna use this as an excuse to kill me. I'm literally just going to use once I hear we're gonna do the thing, considering I'm in front of them, I'm going to go and restrain this man and get the fuck out of Dodge. So can I use some magics and get the fuck out of Dodge?
Sure. You can.
Actually, better yet, can I pull out of my inventory that has been in there since the session where Virtuous joined? Can I pull out the shackles of imprisonment that have the ability to restrain something, and they can only break out once every 30 days?
Oh my God. I forgot about that. Forgot about those bits.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna slap those on him and get the fuck out of the way.
Fair enough.
So is this just gonna be a save at this point? Not it's a hit.
Yeah, so
I'm getting all the way
Gotcha.
the fuck away. Y'all just see Zevril running.
roll your well, actually
The damage.
yes. Here, I got
What's the bonus from
I got
Bert
a
as
message
well?
for you. Give me just a second.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So not only am I running, once I get to the edge of the danger room, I'm just slipping into my shadow. I feel like a nuke is about to go off in the danger room. I'm gone, guys. Fuck that. Y'all just see Zevril panic and start hightailing it out of there, and is looking at y'all like you should do the same.
I mean, it's rent guards. It's on time.
I'm talking to Envy about activating more contingency plans. I'm trying to get more jars ready so I can siphon excess power. I'm trying to make sure the dog doesn't explode.
Okay. You want me to add that on top of everything, or is that the new?
That is the um. Well, what did you have before? Because
Let
if
me
it's
send
less
it to
than
you.
that, yeah, if it's less than that, then use that.
This is what I had before.
Ah, ah,
That times 3.
okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Got you.
The danger room is getting locked down now. Walls are falling into
So
place.
this is roll one.
Everyone's seen Konosuba.
Oh hell no! Yeah, the fucking wall after wall after y'all are locked in that bitch. Y'all are nah. Sorry, if y'all didn't leave when I told y'all to leave, y'all are dead. Y'all are dead.
Roll two.
My God.
Hey yo!
And
Zevril's standing outside of the danger
roll
room,
three.
saluting.
So
So what does
Was
he
did,
win?
were did the protocols that hold on before you destroy everything? Did the protocols that I said I activated as a can I at least subvert the dog exploding? I don't care what happens in the danger room. Can I at least make sure the dog doesn't explode?
So, as as the colossal Maha walks over
Fuck.
to the medium-sized digital reconstruction of Rent-A-Guard, the light in the danger room begins to fade as everything appears to be absorbed into Maharashtra's mouth before this iridescent neon green light begins to build at the behind the teeth of Maha's growl uh, before it changes to a hue of purple and then blue and then back to green as Maha's maw opens up and this prismatic beam of light is expelled, washing over this digital construct as if it were a ant being drowned by several gallons of water simultaneously. When the beam subsides, light returns to the room, and there is a scorch mark around about 10 feet around, 10 feet across, with a smoldering aura of heat rising. Then it's
Sounds about
Mojo's
right.
turn.
Bert would be like, I think you got him, buddy.
Sure.
Also, Maharashtra, take
You're
22 uh, hit points of damage.
okay.
I wanted to say that that was calm, but I felt that would be entirely too mean. Good jokes. Um, so yes, now it is.
Wait, I just realized I wrote the same number twice.
It's Prince Mojo's turn.
Yay. So I imagine with the huge explosion going on over there, probably had to do some shenanigans back here.
I mean, you just fought in the dark for 6 seconds, so
Yeah, no, I think they've been sparring long enough. He knows what this robot represents and who it is, and he's getting serious. And he said it's mine, and he really meant that because he's condensing all but 10 feet.
Okay.
And then yeah, he's just gonna get to swinging, and yeah, we're going with Hellfire
All right.
because I
So
just
then I need you to give me do your skill roll with 4d20 plus 600.
crazy. Also, I did take action surge to go along with the haste. Like that.
Okay.
That's one of the things that I have taken.
Okay.
Uh, so like it's action surge. So I need to roll that again?
Yes.
40, 20 plus 600, and I'm gonna throw some stunning strikes in there as well because I got the key points for it. Why the fuck not? But I roll like dog shit on 20s.
Okay. So um, with those attack rolls, uh, Mojo and this um, in this construct are uh, going back and forth, sparring at, or rather, striking at full speed, but basically not landing clean blows. Every time it looks like Mojo has a clear shot, uh, there's an uncanny parry from the construct to brush it away. Uh, and each time the construct looks like it has a solid hit, uh, it, Mojo's speed picks up just enough to uh, guard the blow. And this is this exchange goes back and forth for several seconds before Mojo loses his footing. Um, at which point there's a wave of energy that rolls off of the construct, and uh, Mojo, Zevril, Maha. Actually, yeah, everybody. So, all five of you would need to make a an intelligence saving throw.
Would I still have to make it with the 600?
No, sir, you're fine. Um, though you will still be moved 10 feet away. And anyone who gets less than a 40 taking cerebral damage.
I'm just gonna legendary resistance.
Relabel that soul damage. If you got any mitigations, resistances, or
I rolled wrong. You got to give me a second.
that's fair.
Oh, wait, what's the damage against?
It's soul damage or cerebral. We're gonna rename cerebral damage to soul
Is that
damage. 'Cause
one of the ones I'm immune to?
soul is the advanced psychic, so uh, I think you might be resistant to it.
Okay.
Anything. Um, oh wait, this Aegis thing is here. That's right, and it's got lots of hit points. So if you failed, you're fine.
Oh, okay. I hadn't even rolled yet, but that's fine.
Da, 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 da. Next is oh, Mojo just did his thing. Sovereign did his thing. Next
Mm.
is Vert.
Isn't that Wondox?
Yes, I'm sorry. Wondox. Wondox's turn. Wondox and then Vert. My bad.
Okay. So
That's my
Severance.
bad, man.
So this guy is the only one standing, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. 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 Flown up. He's gonna wall slow, very fastly. Tries to punch said guy.
Okay.
Get to it. There it is. So first punch. 46.
Miss.
God. Well, that's the clone's turn. Time for Wondox to run around, come down, come back up, swerve around. My bad, too far. And hit again. So
It
that's
gives you advantage on that one.
okay. Doesn't matter.
Did really
A
didn't. Sorry, sir.
single bit. Okay. Well, let's see here. That's first punch, second punch. Hey, real quick, because I tried to do something. God, where's that? Just to make sure I don't feel like trash, but I did nothing. Where is that? Eh, boom. Oh, there it is. I was like, where the hell is it at? Boom. I need a dexterity saving throw. DC 25. Oh no, my bad. It's yeah. Hmm. Okay. Learning really quickly a lot about this man right now. Throwing out a casual 600 just for kicks and giggles.
Um, so the boom from both the after image and the actual Wondox running to try and lay hands on this construct are met with not the reception you would expect from the sound barrier breaking in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Virtuous's turn.
Well, I made a promise of a Mecha Maha, and I would like to deliver on that. If I can use all of my actions to turn this guy into the dopest mech, I'm talking rocket thrusters, full on armor, a sword. All the best mechs have swords. Oh, he doesn't use swords. Gauntlets. Yeah. So if I could use like I don't know each action to create an attachment for him, the armor, the thrusters, and I guess like gauntlets to boost his melee attacks. I would like to do that.
Okay.
And I have an even better image for it so that we can get an idea of what it would look like. Not
So
the first one, but the second one.
so
That is coming very soon.
you take put it in the okay, I got you. Okay. I like that. That's pretty dope. If that is what's being achieved, then we will call that a 52 DC with all the nonsense that you mixed
I
into them things.
like my nans.
You're adding 30 to the roll, I believe. 2d14, 2d12 plus 30. You got it?
You talking to me,
Yes,
sir?
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I could not hear you properly. Say that again.
Uh, 2d14 plus 2d12 plus 30.
2d14 plus 2d12 plus wait plus 30.
Yes, 16 from the pendant and 14 from your proficiency times 2.
Can I? Does that work like? Oh, fuck, that's right. All right. 2d14 plus 2d12 plus 30. What am I typing wrong here?
Backslash R.
Plus 2d12 plus 3. Oh, it does work like that. Nice.
Okay, good. You succeeded. Um, and Maharashtra, like a scene straight out of a Super Sentai show, colossal Maha
Magic.
is adorned with magical thrusters, a extremely angular uh, chest plate, and bone casings for the frame of his wings, as well as two rocket gloves manifesting over his hands. Maharashtra is invigorated
Reborn.
as Maha custom. The custom Maha. And
Maha reborn. Ready for action.
if that is your entire
You
turn,
have to
Vert,
bite on my tip.
Vert, of course, has a Sentai suit on, and he was posing with each piece he created. I want you to know he had the ill poses, like picture perfect.
Where did you learn about Sentai?
so, does he get a
Did you see
bonus
my question, Soul?
action command? Bonus action command. Yes, Vert will get bonus
Liquid
action
Mo's.
command. Yes. So, if what else would you like to do with your turn? Paint the scene for me, sir.
Well, me or Ma?
You you made it.
Oh,
He's just the, the machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
still hitting poses, teleporting up to the top helmet piece. The world has grown tired of your obstinance. You have failed this danger room. And now, while I run out of script, you will be obliterated. Knave? Oh, no, no, I can work on that. But anyway, fire!
You work on a kid.
It was a good first draft, though, I think.
I'm I'm re-grabbing the fire. Hold on.
Oh, you rolling that big old laser again?
Yeah. I mean, is that what he means by fire, or
I'm
is he?
presuming that's what he means by fire. Is that what you mean by fire?
Is that what you mean by fire?
Unless he can do some super cool spectral astral slash that'll make lightning bolts and random explosions in, like, Utah, then yeah.
I mean,
I
I
did
can
make him
still
some
win the
fancy
draft,
gauntlets, though.
like times 11.
There we go. Do that. Do that.
Yeah, it will still be the same because that's what the claws are. And then I can teleport within 5 feet of an unoccupied space of the creature.
Okay. So as the light begins to fade from the room once again, and this green, purple, and blue light begins to build in the Mecha Ma of Mecha Maha, Mecha Heiny Heiny Ho. Uh, the laser is expelled from the barrel, and as it approaches Wondox and his after image, as it flies in the face of Prince Mojo, the two of you see the construct place its hands in front of its torso in a kind of yin yang position, both both hands reaching towards his torso, and he would bring them down and clap, and then pull his hands apart slowly, and you see a giant ripple appear between his two arms, its two arms, and the beam funnels into this window and seems to just be absorbed. When the laser finishes firing, you see the construct standing with its arms to the side, and it slowly brings them back together before returning them to the center of his chest and returning to a fighting pose.
Vert copied that same pose. That's my brother.
This is Zevril's turn.
Zevril was honestly just watching this with a look of genuine curiosity, and he was taking notes before he realized, oh right, yeah, we're still in combat. Oh right, yeah, I should probably partake. He's just been it's been one thing after another since the nuke, and he's just been sitting here like at this point just wondering, okay, what the fuck happened in those 13 years? Like, I'm gonna have to actually go down there and talk to folks, because like, what the hell? Like, he's genuinely like at this point beyond shook.
Because ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Yeah,
As for my action, can we tell how, like, we know Sovereign is not a joke, but like, can we get a gauge of what his HP is looking at? Like, can I make some sort of check to?
yeah, you can make an insight check.
Does my passive insight of 23 give me anything?
Your passive insight of 23 gets you that dude looks a lot like Sovereign.
Yeah, no shit. God damn it. All right, fine. I'll make you roll. Insight is what? Wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, wisdom is a 7, so that's the.
You get a 14 for that dice pool. Which
Huh?
um, during skill checks,
Oh, it's different?
yeah, proficiency will act as double because there aren't as many modifiers to the AC. So,
Okay.
So, oh wait, no, you're not savant in insight, are you? Do you have expertise, or is it just proficiency?
I'm proficient. Expertise is perception and investigation and arcana.
Okay, all right. So then, no. Sorry, it is still just the plus 7. So 3d8 plus 1d6 plus.
Okay. You said 3d8 plus 1
Plus 1d6.
d6. Okay, thank you.
Nice.
6. Wow. Oh, why did it say plus 1? That's supposed to be a plus 6. What?
Yeah, it's interesting. I noticed that too. Is it trying to say that you
Hold on.
roll? Yeah, because you're missing a die as well.
Oh, hold on.
1d6.
Why did it do that? Yeah, okay. So because it's okay. There's a typo in there. I put 2 D's in the. There you go. It's a 31.
All right.
I put up on the D-pad. I'd put the 3D8 and then 1D6, so it just didn't roll the D6 properly.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. So with a 31, you see that he doesn't appear to be bothered much by the happenings of what is occurring at present. Um, your speculation as to his health reserves is incalculable at this moment because the life aura that you would normally relate to a waning person's fighting spirit, a person's waning fighting spirit, I should say, is normally confined somewhere within the confines of their physical frame. When you look in Sovereign's direction, there is a solid silver to gray aura that spans your entire field of vision. It's making it difficult for you to see the two Wondoxes and the Mojo next to him.
Zervil's gonna see that and be kind of annoyed. Look at the ring on his chest, and then shake his head and be like, "Nah, this isn't serious enough to tap into whatever that is," and just go, can I, for one of, since I have 5 attacks, for how many let's just shut up for 2 seconds. What I wanted to do before, can I try doing now? You said wait till next turn. It's my next turn. Can I try and do it now? Let's just start there.
Yes, you can. You can try and open your shadow and then let everything happen.
Okay. What would I roll for that? Is that a roll? Because it hasn't been a roll before to just open my shadow. So that's why it's more so, what do I roll for everything attacking him?
Yeah, opening it as part of an attack, I would need a Constitution attack roll. So, what's your Constitution score?
A 10.
Your Constitution score is a 10, not your modifier.
Oh, a 30. I'm sorry. A 30. I apologize.
So, yeah, that's a 7, which is 3d8, 1d6. And you can add your proficiency modifier to the attack roll.
So this. Oh, see, I keep falling for it. I copy and pasted the wrong thing. I meant to do that. So yeah, that's what you want. 3d8, 1d6 plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
It's a terrible roll.
It is a terrible roll.
I'm using my lucky feature to reroll that.
All right.
32. It's a little bit better.
Okay. So with a 32, you are
How
able.
does? Oh, I apologize. Important question that I think 3 of us should have asked before now, because I think 3 of us have things that modify this. How does threat ranges work now if it's no longer d20s?
It is increasing the range on the specific die. So if you have
Multiplier.
+1 to the critical range, then on a 6, you'd be rolling. You'd cascade on 5 and 6. On
Then
8, you'd cascade on 7 and 8. Um,
Then I need to re-roll 2 of these because that means I cascade on 5. My threat roll is +2 or
Right.
+3 actually.
Okay. So
So what do you want me to do?
you would do. You can re-roll 2 8s and that 6. Um,
Because that would mean my threat range is 8, 7, what, 5?
8, 7, 6,
Yeah.
5.
Well, it's 3.
8,
It's
7,
3.
6.
My threat range is 3.
Yeah.
Right? So it's the 8 and the 2 5s. Right? So I'm rolling 2d8 and 1d6.
Range of 1 is 5 and 6. Range of 2 is 7. Is 4, 5, and 6. Range of 3
Oh,
is 3, 4, 5, 6.
so then I'm re-rolling everything?
No,
Ooh.
because the 8s.
My normal threat range is 17 to 20. That's why I'm confused. That's why I'm like, so what? How does that equate now? So that would be I threat range on
Yes, D8 is 5 and
3,
6.
4, 5,
3, 4,
or
5, 6. 5,
oh,
6, 7,
okay.
8. Yeah.
So then I re-roll all those.
No, because those 2 4s are on 8s. Your 8s only cascade on 5.
Oh,
6, 7,
okay. I understand. So I'm re-rolling 2d8s
and 6.
and then 1d6.
Correct.
We're learning, see? Plus the 6 still or no?
Big question was the damage multiplier.
Uh,
How does damage multiplying with crits work?
damage
Right, because that means technically all of those are crits. That's another good question.
damage multiplier now is based off of the number of cascades. So, and it only counts the cascades from the max number on the die. So you can threat range and re-roll 5, 6, 7, and 8, but the only multipliers to your critical are the 8s and the 6s.
Okay.
And then those are multiplied.
Correct.
Like a 1 multiplier. Well, starting from 2, then 3, then for
Correct.
every. So basically, every green number is a adding onto the multiplier past
Correct.
2.
For damage, yes.
Got
So that's a 41 to open my shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean this damage is now going to get a damage multiplier since I crit on one of those? Like actually crit the 8?
It depends on how much damage you do.
Okay. So what would you like me to roll for the? Because I can tell you here. Hold on. I'll tell you how many shadows I have exactly, and then plus the.
it.
Oh shit! I lost my A&E paperwork. I apologize. It closed at the wrong moment.
Okay. So
And I would like to say I am including every damage type possible because they can all do. All of my summons do have access to every damage type.
what's the max damage one of your constructs can put out?
Well, I think my top 3 would be, or my top 4, because then that would be a question that you would have to answer between Gitazan, Endevour, Civice, and Zago. Who would you say is the strongest? Because they're all pretty strong in my opinion. I don't actually know who is the strongest. I would say Gitazan because of his traits, but for raw damage output, I think it might be Enzaga because she has sneak attack. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't actually know the answer to that question.
What is the average damage that one of your grunts can put out?
Oh, one of my grunts? Literally the same damage that my weapon can put out minus the blight and minus the 1d10 blight. So fucking aspects in mathematics. The answer to your question is it'd be 44 1d12 1d12 1d8 1d8. All of my summons do that damage. So whatever that on average is. You're more mathier than I am. I'm sorry.
So 40, 12, 1d12.
44 2d12 and 2d8 basically.
16, 28, 44? Yeah. 44 points of damage. Alright, so then roll me damage for
What you want? 44D 1,089,641. What do you want?
roll me damage for a Gearzon attack, and a Zaga attack, and a Sylvie's attack.
Okay, I can do that, I believe. I think Savise has a sheet. I don't know about her, but I can definitely do a G attack for you. Coming right up.
Do Indy if you don't have Sylvie's. If I didn't put her sheet together for you, then roll Indy, Zaga, and
Why is it not giving me the damage? Oh, there we go. Okay, so Gitizan damage is right here. Oh shit. It didn't explode on the 12. I apologize. Okay, so that's G. Here's Indy. Endabara, the Storm Pact. I'm gonna use Indy's breath weapon because it's right here on top of everything. That's 90, and then and Zaga. Slash this plus this. Oh, and then after. Okay, so there's all three of their damages.
okay.
For their main attack. Psyblade, Indy's breath weapon, and G's bite.
Okay. Excuse me. Because of your affinity for time dilation, due to your connection with Waitem and Matthew, you are able to witness what happens as your 189 million undead attempt to maul this construct who takes the Assassin's Creed pose as these undead beings throw themselves into his body and roll over his skin.
I'm sorry, what?
There are 3 solid hits made that actually cause the construct itself to wince in reaction. The most impactful being the bite attack from Envoy. As the wave of undead subsides and returns back to your shadow, there's significantly more detail on this construct than there was when you started this training exercise. Mm, okay. Ugh. You guys might actually be ready for some envoys. Mm, damage output is impressive. His sovereign stretches and pops his back. Uh, so, when are you guys actually like gonna start coordinating more? You know, like Vert and Maha over there. It seemed kind of hectic what you guys are doing here. Just putting damage out on stuff. Is there a plan? Guess not. All right then. So,
Yeah, Zevril just kind of shrugs.
It's a plan to take you down. Simple.
I mean, he has a point though. Due to your time spent together, you two are better at teamwork a bit more than the rest of us.
I'll tell you what.
13
Oh,
years does that.
here's this. Mm. Take a few minutes. I mean, you've got whatever amount of time pocket dimension offers. Consider doing some like actual tactical training. Because this brawling wildly, it works very rarely with the type of jobs you guys are going to be doing. So, um, work on that, okay? Uh, we're gonna go back to my study. Oh, that was a lot of energy over there, Big Maha. Mm. Um, be careful where you throw that, and also when you throw that. Um, nephew, you're still as impressive as ever. Changeling,
Hmm.
you're fast. I don't really have too much to say to that, besides try to be a bit more impactful with your strikes. Like learn to throw a punch, you know. Um, and Virtuous. Um, I guess the back line is where you want to live. So, um, have some defenses in case that doesn't work out your way. Left yourself kind of exposed. mean, that's really all the notes I got for now. I'm sure your AI has some shit to say, but for now, uh, enjoy the rest of your trip. Try not to get in too much trouble with the ants and your fellow aspect is a diplomat, so be on the lookout.
Is there a name?
Yes, it's a Jamila. Yeah, you you'll have a hard time not noticing her. So yeah, golden
Okay.
hair, golden
Oh, is
eyes.
that brother-in-law? I thought you were a fake.
Um, those words don't really sound right coming out of your mouth yet. Um, and I wouldn't have wanted you to hold back even if you knew it was me. So fuck it.
I wouldn't have gone all out.
All right then. I look forward to that day. Uh, he scratches his chest and then rubs the back of his head and it's like, shit. Why did I pull myself over here? I was in the middle of a good job. And he takes a step and is gone. And, that is where we will end tonight's episode. Hope you enjoyed this combat test, this glimpse into how things will be managed in combat with skills going forward. Um,
Alright, my darndest.
if you enjoyed it, consider dropping a like, hitting that subscribe button, and pressing the bell notification so you get notified anytime we do anything here on the channel. Join us on Monday for the third episode of My Rise, as well as
We'll be releasing that as weekly videos.
right.
Okay. Like, hold on. Here, I want to make it fancy. I have a thing with editing. I'm gonna actually try to. Yes, be tuned soon. We'll be releasing weekly videos on Tuesdays for our TTRPG, our Marvel TTRPG that I will be running for the SoulSym crew. I, as in Sith the Lord. Okay, goodbye.
And then Thursday will be the premiere episode of
Dun,
Mysterious
dun, dun,
Dungeon.
dun. The sentence of madness.
Yes, led by our Maha. And
The greatest of them all.
next Friday, we'll see episode 28 of Aspects and Envoys as our party enters into Osgilly or into Gilport and makes their trek to Osgilly to introduce themselves before the Apogee Court.
Hopefully, sometime in there, we'll be able to record that several sideshow.
Yeah. Uh, until then, until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and have a wonderful evening, everyone. Good night.